It's my decision. My decision.
Right now I'm gonna...
Yeah. Just a quick recap on my bass player. He's been sober now for 2 years. 2 years he's been sober. You ain't got to clap. He ain't here. But he's been sober for 2 years, and I love him for it. Next question.
I was gonna open it up to any of you guys if y'all would like to ask.
Cough it up, man.
Any questions?
Who's got questions? Raise your hand. I'll
Just
pick
come to
you
the
out.
microphone. Yeah.
Go ahead, big brother.
What's your take on all these new, like, younger? What's your take on these new younger bands doing like a bunch of Pantera covers and all these Pantera cover bands coming up? Like, do you support it? Do you think it's cool? And what's your favorite Pantera album?
Well, if you're doing Pantera covers and stuff like that, that's fine. That's absolutely beautiful. Where you going, Mommy? You got a pee-pee? Listen, man, it's flattering. It is absolutely flattering. I know Pantera invented a whole different style of heavy metal. We took our influences and whatnot, but for bands that cover, is that what you're saying? Cover.
Yeah.
That's fine. I take that, I say, go for it, little brothers and sisters. And that leads me just to a quick thing. There's a question asked a long time ago. Hey man, what's it take to be big? Musicians, you know. What do I gotta do? What do I gotta do? I'm in a band. Well, there's a difference between a decade ago and today. A decade ago, bands used to take their favorite 10 bands and rip them off to all hell. Rip them off. But within those 10 bands, you're gonna find your own style. Today, of course I won't name any bands, but today it sounds like most people, most kids, most bands listen to their favorite 2 bands and rip them off all to hell. That don't work. That's regurgitation. And I think that's kind of where the state of music is, for the most part, for heavy metal, for extreme music, right now. Questions? St. Vitus.
You've been like very vocal about certain like films that are inspirational, like horror films, like the Bob Clark, Alan Hornsby, like Black Christmas, Children Should Play the Dead.
The original.
Yeah, the original, and like Evil Dead, The Exorcist, Change, etc., etc. Is there anybody today that's doing horror films in your opinion, like the way they should be done, like a true vibe, atmosphere, like
No.
Alive, or Don't Be Afraid of the Dark?
No. No. I honestly, I think films have gone to hell, just like music. Very bland. Now, I'm not going to say they don't make good movies. I thought The Orphanage was interesting, but it's still not Mario Bava's Black Sabbath. It's not Mario Bava's anything. It's not a film with Barbara Steele in it. No. Atmosphere, you know. Honestly, it's the writer's strike in Hollywood. That's why we're seeing all these awful remakes. Last House on the Left, Black Christmas. I could go down. The Wicker Man. Oh my God. If anyone has seen the original film,
Yeah.
huh? I know Colin, Yeo, and other people here. The original film. Who said yeah? There you go. Okay. What are your feelings compared to the original to right now, to the new one with Nicolas Cage? Can you just say it in one word?
Songs with boobies. Just the songs with boobies.
Pardon me?
It's using the numbers. Come on.
You mean the first one?
The first
one had, no, it's many elements. I wouldn't even label it a horror film.
No, it's all over the place.
It's all over the place. And that's another thing that makes a great film, when you can't really categorize it. Good call. Questions, man, make them harsh.
We're out of time.
Go ahead, Gray Biggin.
A couple questions for you. First, are you a fan of the like the so-called new American heavy metal bands like Lamb of God, Mastodon? And also, how do you feel about people recording live shows and also just general music downloading?
Well, free downloading is killing music. It's killing music. How do I feel about today's top bands? I feel that they've been extremely influenced by Pantera. It's pretty damn obvious, wouldn't you think? Does anybody else hear it? Maybe a little? Like, maybe a lot? It's flattering, but that's how things roll, you know. Bless them and best of luck. I know Lamb of God's doing good. And, you know, what else?
We're actually out of time, but if you guys want to stay and ask him questions.
Come on, let's ask some questions. Go ahead there, Flannel.
Favorite musician?
Pantera's not my favorite band.
Musician.
The band I'm in. One of my favorite musicians is a man called Donovan Punch. He played in a band called Soylent Green a long time ago. But he's on his own trip now, man. And he's one of the greatest guitar players I've ever seen. See y'all later, man.